Hello there, and welcome to the Nintendo Club Podcast Level 54. Joining today is both John and Aaron to discuss the weekend Nintendo news and E3. It starts tomorrow, so there's stuff with that having to do in the show, I'm sure. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
Hey. What's up, Tim?
I thought I'd do the joint intro this week to see
I
if
love
that
it.
would work. Yeah.
It always works.
Yeah, I didn't get to use any good puns, though, that way, you know. Could have said Aaron emerging from the watery depth of below, or something like that.
You could. Except I wasn't playing Subwars.
He wasn't, no. He was battling a real war in the basement.
Yes.
And John is muted when he's talking right now. It's kind of weird.
Oh, my mic's muted. Okay. I just want to say this now. If I see Subwars at E3, I'm going to kill somebody.
I want HD Sub Wars on my Wii U. That would be awesome.
That's
Release
a
the
waste
day
of
of
the
the
game.
digital event. Yes, it'd be so great. As long as it doesn't detract from other awesome games.
That's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
love
That's
to have
all
a
it
Sub
is.
Wars on my Wii U, because that is the bomb. Yeah. So Steel Diver for Wii U. Oh, look at that ant. That guy's fast. Never mind. I just saw his ant. He's like running on my carpet here. It's I kind of want to squash it, but I'll just leave him alone. So anyways, Aaron had a flood, and with all of electronics, Wii U and Xbox One down there, and did everything make it out alive?
Yes. Basically, what
Because
happened
you're not
is
one to
I
put the
was-
Wii U on like the floor.
No, I've moved on since like when I was
Your
in like,
NES
middle
days.
school or whatever.
Yeah.
But basically, what happened? I was sitting there playing Wolfenstein. I just beat the game. Okay, so
Which system?
Xbox One.
Of course.
Okay.
So I just finished the game, and then I was sitting there with my Turtle Beach on, and I took it off, and it was raining outside, so I just heard water, and then I kept thinking that water is a little bit too loud, like it shouldn't be that loud. So I walk over to the window over here
Now,
to
in
my left.
Wolfenstein, was there rain in the game or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
So I walk over this window to my left, and I put my ear up to the wall, and I can just hear like water just like running down. It sounded like there was a faucet on right behind the wall.
Now, you didn't open the window, did you?
No. But I was looking all around. I didn't see anything, but then I noticed that I was stepping into water. There was a lot of water. So I ran outside, and I realized that basically what's going on is that the little window well area was filling up with water because the soil of this little like plant area with flowers
Yeah.
was like fully saturated with water, and it was like rising up out of the ground and then overflowing through the window behind our wall. And basically I had to spend my whole night scooping water out.
Do you think they'd have like a vacuum cleaner designed for water or something?
They do? That's
They
what
do.
we used.
It's called a shop vac.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we used that and cleaned that up, but it's still kind of damp down here. And we have like a dehumidifier and stuff. But luckily,
That's pretty messed up.
I was able to pull all my stuff out of the way real quick and raise all the wires from behind the shelf, and nothing was damaged. So,
Nothing. Wow. Good
Nice.
job.
Nice.
yep.
That's pretty nuts, though.
That sucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I've had
So what was
flooding in my
first
basement,
priority,
so
the
it's- it
Xbox or the
sucks.
Wii U? Getting that.
They're on the same shelf.
Oh, okay.
So actually, I'm just gonna turn this around here.
Are you in the basement?
Yes. So see,
Okay.
there's the shelf, and everything's on there.
Okay.
And yeah, I got my bowl of food and everything. So yeah, everything's there, and I just grabbed the shelf and pulled it out of the way. The one thing that almost got ruined is that giant brick of a power supply on the Xbox One.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I had to grab that thing real quick.
Those aren't designed for water, I
Yeah.
take it.
They're not really designed for anything.
No.
They overheat and get all crazy.
Yeah. So John got rid of his PS4 over the past. I think.
did, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about in the last show. Aaron was absent.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I hadn't gotten rid of it yet, I don't think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I
have
thought
this-
you
I
did
have
because
this
you had
now.
your Black Wii U. the-
Yeah, finally.
Got rid of your limited edition.
I still have it because I'm still waiting on Nintendo to transfer everything to my new one. Oh,
Now,
yeah.
there's no way to move the save data. Is that right?
No, it's not possible.
So by a system transfer, it's like a halfway transfer. Like in the 3DS, you actually hook the two up together. This one's a
Well, it's
internet transfer of game
Well, yeah, so
purchases.
Tim, there is no real Wii U transfer. What you do is you call Nintendo and you tell them you bought a new Wii U, and they ask for a serial number of both of them, and what they had me do was just name a few of my games, just they could verify that I knew what I was talking about and I knew what I bought. So what they have to do is they have to deactivate my old Wii U, and they have to reactivate my new one with my Nintendo ID, and it takes about 5 business days. They said they were overloaded, so it might take about 8.
All those Mario Kart 8 folks.
Yeah, most likely. And so what you do is you don't like really transfer the system. It's not a transfer. They just let you re-download the games on your new system, like it was a new system, like you bought a new iPhone or something. You just re-download your app, same sort of thing.
But so the hard drive, my understanding is it doesn't recognize it once you have the deactivation and reactivation. It doesn't.
No, it's so janky. So
that seems weird. It seemed like that activation would follow around whatever system's activated.
No, it's because it's the way the drive's partitioned. When you plug in the drive to the Wii U system, the Wii U pretty much partition it's just for that system.
Now, have you been able to test that once it gets deactivated, if that's true?
Well, I've been trying something. I've been doing a little bit of research online, and it sounds like if you have a Unix-based operating system, it's a lot easier to get into the drive, get the files out, and kind of rewrite them on a new drive.
I see.
But the problem is the way the Wii U partitions and formats these drives. I have it right here, my Wii U drive, is... it's like it doesn't show up. It's just not a recognized drive format. So when I plug it into Mac, it just doesn't do anything. It's worthless. And I've been doing. There's a lot of people on forums.
Linux, does that work?
Yeah, Linux. If I have Linux, I should be able to read it and kind of extract the files.
Yeah, Linux is free. You just need a couple hours, right?
I know. I just need to put it on a virtual machine and load it up or something like that.
Yeah, not too much work.
I mean, here's the thing. I shouldn't have to do that. They're my they're my games.
That's bizarre.
The only thing I really care about is my 3D World save, where I literally have almost everything, and I've beaten every level as every character, and so I don't know. I still have the drive, so they're not taking the drive away from me.
No.
So I'm gonna try
figure out how to hack it.
I just
hack your data off of it.
There's one dude who seems to think he figured out a way to do it, but I haven't had time to kind of research and follow along what he's trying to do. But yeah,
well, let us know how this goes. It's quite the endeavor.
I'm not the only one going through it, so hopefully Nintendo.
Now, you started Mario Kart 8 on the Mario Kart 8 system, or no?
So I started Mario Kart 8 on my old Wii U system. So I've had to start over. I have almost all the. I'm one character away from having all the characters. I put about 8 hours into the new one already. I got it going right here. Dude, I gotta tell you, I love this black gamepad. It's nice.
Isn't it nice? You don't have the white distraction.
Yeah, it's a lot better. I think so.
If only Japan is phasing out the black systems, going all white.
They like white over there, I think.
I guess so.
We still have the Skylander system, so you can still get a white system.
Those are dirt cheap. Those are on sale quite a bit. The Skylanders ones.
Yeah. Well.
So good luck with all that. And
I still haven't received. I'm waiting on an email from Nintendo to say, "Hey, it's cool for you to start re-downloading your stuff." And here's the thing. I can't even log into Miiverse until they do this.
Oh, that's...
I can't even look on the eShop at games. When you try to go on the eShop, it goes, you need a network ID. And when you try to log in, it goes, no, you already have a Wii U. What are you trying to do?
What if Nintendo announced on Tuesday, John, that we're taking the Nintendo network to support multiple devices and allow multiple downloads, and we're doing cloud saves, and... What if that happens on Tuesday?
I will rejoice, but it better happen.
I don't see it happening, though.
I don't see it happening either. It better happen.
I'd see next E3, though. Next E3, maybe.
I would hope it happens before I sell my basic system, because that's going to be within the next week.
Yeah. So. Now, I played Mario Kart now 53 hours and 9 minutes here.
Holy cow.
It's a couple hours here. I just finished today getting all 3 stars on the 150cc.
Nice.
Some of those run-throughs were I don't speak profanities unless I just get really, really angry. And when you're on the 4th race and you're like at the end of it with having a perfect run-through, and then you get item blasted and lose, you go nuts. That happens a lot.
Yeah, it does happen a lot. That's why you need the the horn thing. The
Well, that
speaker.
doesn't. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
I've used that
And
many
I was
times
also
to get rid of blue shells.
I was also stamp collecting there and time trial stamp collecting and the dry bones course. I spent like a good 3.5 hours trying to get the fast time needed to get that. Those desert courses are just bloody difficult with trying to be fast on. So, anyways, that was another instance where I was just so angry. It's running all over. It's basically a 2-minute race, and you're doing it for 3.5 hours. That gets a bit. You go insane a little bit. Anyways,
Did we talk about how many copies they sold last week?
no, because they didn't announce that yet.
So they sold a lot.
They did. They did. So over the course from Friday to Sunday is how I interpret this. Its first weekend, it sold 1.2 million copies.
That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty amazing, yes. Because there's only, 6 million Wii U's in the world. I'm sure this includes new sales of Wii U's also.
I think it's about 7 million now.
7, yeah.
With all the new Wii U systems from this, it's probably about 7.
But this is pretty nuts. I mean, this is probably a faster launch. This is faster launch day than any other Mario Kart in existence, first off.
Is it?
But they said it's the fastest selling in the series, so that would imply...
I thought they said it was fastest selling Wii U game. I thought that's what they
No,
said.
fastest selling in the series is what was
okay.
announced.
So
So,
you remember
all
that,
the...
that
yeah.
article that it was going to be the worst selling?
That's so great. Those idiots over there at the
What is it,
Polygon.
GeoGAF?
Polygon.
Yeah, those link baiters, those scoundrels.
Oh man, I think I was reading Polygon earlier today.
I
You should
hate
probably
those guys.
stop
Those
reading
guys just-
people that do stuff like that.
They're either really solid or they're like completely horrific link baity. They've got like
Well,
two minds.
I bought 2 copies because I got the game when the night it came out, and then when I got the Wii U system, I got another copy.
Now you didn't sell one of those, did you?
Oh, I've already sold it on eBay.
Okay,
It's sold today, and I'm shipping it out tomorrow.
very cool. Now I did buy John's code for one of his Mario Kart games there, so I now have New Super Mario Brothers and Pikmin 3 digitally on my Wii U. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
I did not sell mine like everyone else did, evidently.
I was gonna start a new Wii U game of Pikmin 3. I guess I have to now. I have no choice.
Pikmin 3 is an okay game to actually restart. You know,
No, yeah,
I'm having fun with it.
it'll be good.
it's
with
very
the new-
replayable.
Yeah, a new controller.
And this second time, since I know the middle event, I'm playing it a little bit differently as far as what I do.
Strategy.
Yeah, yeah. So, Aaron,
Yeah.
how is everything?
Well,
Aaron, we got requests from the fans. Where is Aaron last week? They're like, "Where's
Yeah,
Aaron?"
where's Aaron? Yeah.
really, wow. I'm in high demand. Yeah, I've been pretty busy. I was sick a little bit last week. And
I have to give you cold medicine and Tomodachi Life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're sick.
I'm going to get that game tonight as soon as I...
It is excellent.
As soon as we get done on here, so...
It is excellent.
Isn't it $40?
It's 35. 35.
$35.
Worth it, John. Go
It
get
is worth it. This
How do
is
you know that?
like,
You don't even have it, Aaron.
So
I can tell
watch
you-
that. Watch that one GIF that you sent me.
I know.
watch
I
the direct. I mean, come on.
I know.
So my
yeah.
two. So every
Looks
purchase
good.
you get 2 demo codes for the move-in version of the game, and I tweeted out. I got 2 codes to give away. Within 60 seconds, I had both of them redeemed, and within an hour of giving them to one of the folks there, Rob, I believe, he actually bought the game. So within an hour, he knew, wow, this is awesome. I want to buy it. So
I'm going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to tweet mine out tonight. So.
it's pretty amazing how fast. Like, there is demand to actually at least experience this. And it kind of, like, rareizes the demos, which is interesting, that the demos are a rare item to get to try this game. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's good or bad, but it does do more word of mouth, I feel.
I think it's a good thing because then people are like, I got to try this out, you know?
Yeah, because it's like, oh, I'm one of the select few that can get this now.
I wasn't invited to this stupid.
You
demo.
weren't invited? Aren't you platinum?
I don't
am-
think John's platinum.
I am platinum.
You're platinum?
I have proof. I'll log on to my site.
I don't think
all right,
you've
so
redeemed
I still
Animal Crossing.
have my
That's what it
platinum
was.
code.
I didn't redeem Animal Crossing.
So I will have 3 demo codes I can give out.
I've somehow amassed another 1,100 coins since redeeming my Luigi statue and getting depleted to nothing. So I'm back up there with my coins.
That's about where I am, like
Yeah.
1,000, something like that. So.
I got like 160.
Yeah.
I can't register my new Wii U system until Nintendo emails me and tells me I can.
Oh, it's so sad. They should have more flexibility with that. Hopefully they will soon. So, and let's get back to Mario Kart. Let's get back to Mario
Doubt
Kart.
it. We're done with Mario Kart. It's done. The game's boring now.
I'm 54 hours in. I'm still not bored. I know these courses like back of my hand now.
Yeah, I know them
am
all
an
too
expert.
pretty well. Yeah.
Now, fire hopping. Have you guys attempted this yet?
No, because I don't like that kind of crap.
No, it's
is fire
simple.
hopping?
It's so after you do the grind, right? The
power
around the
slide.
course turn. You have to do the red grind and
It's called a power slide.
the power slide. Yeah, when
It's
you
a
do
glitch.
red power
It's a
slide.
glitch.
You just no, it's not a glitch. It's the game design. So after you do
No, it's not a game design. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it is. It's a
no,
game
it's
design.
not.
What
They did
the
not
heck
put
you talking
that in
about?
there.
So
it's so
what if
easy
they-
to execute that anyone can do it.
Yeah, but if they did a patch and like removed that, it would no longer.
They probably won't though, because it's not. It's part of the game design. They just
I don't
need
think
people to
I
find.
don't think
'cause
it
it's so
is.
easy to discover.
No, Tim, I don't think you did a good job. It's not. I think people
'Cause-
think it. What happens, Aaron, is if you do it at a certain time and you keep tapping the R
No,
button,
no, it's not a
you
certain time.
keep hopping. You keep
No, it's
hopping
not
and
a certain
bouncing
time
along.
though.
It's total
there's no
a glitch.
timing thing involved. So you do a red power slide. Then when you're starting the boost, you just start hopping, and then you'll get a slightly longer boost. There is no timing involved. You just hop and it works.
I'm pretty sure if you keep
Yeah,
doing
This
it,
won't
sound
work on the
right.
blue. This won't
That
work on the blue slide.
what do you
So
call
the
it?
red.
Power sliding? What are you calling it?
So here's
Hopping.
the thing, Tim. If
Fire,
to,
fire hopping.
Fire.
If you have to be very specific about, you can't do it when it's blue. You have to do
No,
it. when
no.
it's
I mean, there's
red.
not enough time in the blue because the blue is such a short boost. So in the red ones, you have a longer boost, and this will extend that boost slightly.
All right, we'll see about that.
And it's pretty cool. I mean,
So
and it
you're-
makes people hop around like a bunny. I love that. That makes Mario Kart even better.
I
It's
don't
not
like
really
it.
a cart though. Then it's like a. I don't know.
So I
haven't
watched
seen-
a
Pogos
quick
thing.
video from the link baiter of AppSpy, and they're trying to say how Angry Birds Go is a better game than Mario Kart 8, and you shouldn't feel the need to get a Mario Kart 8 because Angry Birds Go is more realistic because the carts are designed better. You're not racing underwater because that's not realistic, and you already have the hardware, so that's a reason the game is bad and all these other things. It was kind of funny to see how jaded iOS app only people are.
Well,
Yeah.
it's too bad that they're that way. Because
Nah, this
they're
is a
spending
glitch.
Like
This is crap.
$100.
This is not a glitch. Not a glitch. Send your feedback to us at Nintendo Club Pod on Twitter, NintendoClubPodcast@gmail.com. This is not a glitch. Tell us why it's not a glitch. They are wrong.
It looks like you can boost up to 5 times with it. I don't know.
You know, you're not boosting extra. This is continuing. So you have to do the side by side of the regular boost with that, and then another one.
That's not what this YouTube video is showing me. Maybe you don't know how to do it, Tim.
I think
Or-
Tim's
A little bit
frozen.
extra towards the end. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think this is a glitch. So
You won't see me doing it online, but here's
No?
the thing. You won't see me online at all, because I can't play Mario Kart online, because I don't. My system's on hostage right now.
If I play you, Tim, and you do this glitch,
it's not a
I'm
glitch.
going to punch through the gamepad, and it's going to punch.
Not a glitch. This is not a glitch. I'm telling you right now.
I'm gonna send a video, and
No, this is no glitch. I do this. This is a valid way to play the game.
Yeah.
This is not like snaking where it's hard to do. This is something easy to do. Just start hopping. You know,
It doesn't-
and it's not and it sometimes it's also strategy where I can't hop right now because I'm about to do another power slide to a different
Doesn't
turn.
just because it's easy to do doesn't mean the developers didn't intend for it to be in there.
We'll see. I mean, they'll patch
Just
it. They
because
think
it
it's a glitch.
is doesn't mean it should be, Tim.
It's easy for me to go to Cinnabar Island in red version of Pokemon and just surf the side, but guess what? They didn't expect me to get 100 freaking rare candies after I did that.
We'll see if they patch it. I would wager this is
I don't know.
a big phenomenon. Where
I mean, I don't think it's going to ruin the game, because I don't think enough people will catch on to it. Maybe they will.
oh, it's a big phenomenon.
I didn't see a single person doing it anytime I played online. Now,
Okay.
granted, I've been offline for about
Now,
5 days now.
the
but-
Luigi Death Stare is making the inroads
Oh,
everywhere.
yes, I love this.
People are going nuts with Luigi Death
yeah,
Stare.
it's
where he
cool.
goes-
It's cool. It's because of Fox
And
News.
all the characters do some kind of stare when you're racing. You'll notice your Mii character will look over when he passes somebody. All the characters do this, but I guess Luigi has the best one.
I think Toad's got the best one because Toad just does it so quick. He just gives you a quick little like, and he's right back to the race.
I would love a GIF of just seeing all of the 30 characters do their stares. Yeah, great.
I like Peach because she's just really, she's Peach. But then she gives like a mean stare when she passes. That's hilarious.
But evidently, this was on some local news stations that
It was on national
Luigi, how
Fox
did you
News.
Yeah, national. Wow.
Yeah, it was on national.
I mean,
news,
this is great publicity for Nintendo having these death stares. I mean, it also just kind of showcases the amount of detail in this game if they're able to pick up on this one thing. This game just has so much little touches to it. So
yes.
So anything else on Mario Kart 8? Anything else you want to bring up, Aaron? Because you weren't here during the regular show last week. So anything?
I've been having a lot of fun playing it with my fiance, so we actually spend time playing games now.
That's pretty awesome.
Pretty fun. Yeah,
It's
she
fun
loves
for
Mario
everyone.
Kart. Yeah. And yeah, pretty cool.
Very, very cool.
What do you think? What do you think of the Mercedes car?
I haven't even looked at that.
Oh, I'm so excited. My Mii is me rocking his Mercedes car.
See, I don't ever play with me. I think the
I like playing with my Mii online, especially because it's unique
you said
character.
that. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually, you said that last.
Plus, I'm getting more and more attached to my Mii with Tomodachi Life, so I kind of want to use him more.
I like watching the replays in Mario Kart.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I love just doing a race. And like, come on, let's hurry up and get this race over so I can watch the replay.
I'll tell you, online with
funny.
12 players, you get some crazy anti-gravity power bumps. Like, it just gets nuts.
Yeah, people are vicious online.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
They don't
It is
care.
nuts.
They don't care about anything. Not your safety, at least.
Yeah. Now, since last week's show, we had this system update of doing the fast boots. Isn't that great?
Not even the fast boot. The whole system is so much faster.
It is so amazing. Now, something I experimented with before the show is I actually unplugged my Wii U from the power outlet, and this menu will still appear on the Wii U.
It does, yeah.
So there's
like
some
the TV
way
remote.
for Nintendo to write simple programs for the gamepad without any connection to the Wii U itself.
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
The gamepad, the way it works is everything's being sent from the Wii U to it.
That is inaccurate, though, because this will work.
Well,
This menu works without having the Wii U powered on.
So does this. Just the universal
The
remote
TV.
menu. Yeah.
TV. But what I'm saying is they have the ability to actually add additional things that work without the Wii U plugged into the wall.
I think they maybe have a limited amount of flash memory in here, and it's barely
I'd be curious
enough.
what else they could do with that. Like, could they do something more than that?
They
Like,
probably
what else?
could.
What's the potential for that?
We should look at the teardown on iFixit or whatever.
Yeah, there's some kind of processor or storage or something.
It's
got to be.
It's gotta be some sort of flash memory, I think.
Because that's just nuts if they're able to do like, let's
optical
bring Virtual
hard drive,
Console to without a Wii U plugged in. I doubt
Well, I
they do
mean,
that.
when I was moving my Wii U around to put my new one in, I used my old Wii U without the new one plugged in to change the TV and everything. It worked. It was cool.
Yeah, but it's really awesome. Just like doing the quick boot, I hit the home button, hit the quick boot, and then launch Mario Kart, and I'm up and running in 20 seconds. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
And it brings me back to the feeling of the retro consoles where you just pop in a disc or a cartridge and it just starts playing the game. That brings back that feeling a little bit, you know.
It also brought in notifications.
Yeah, so evidently at like 3 a.m. I'm going to get buzzed that E3 is going on or something from Nintendo. So I turned it on high, so the gamepad can notify you of things independently of having the Wii U turned on.
It needs to be able to notify me when my friends are online playing a game and they want me to play with them.
That'd be cool.
That's all I really wanted to do.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe a pop-up, hey, a game you put in your wish list is ready to download in the eShop, something like that. But other than that, I don't really
Do you have any
care.
bets that it'll notify us when the digital event's going on Tuesday?
Oh, it better. I mean, that's probably why they dropped it so...
Yeah?
Right. I mean, I'm surprised. Well, they did it the Monday after Mario Kart came out, so they obviously had it ready for Mario Kart, but they didn't want to do it the Friday Mario Kart came out because they didn't want everyone to have to update their system and piss them off before they're trying to play Mario Kart.
That does make sense.
So, I'm glad that all the new Wii owners, this is all they're experiencing. They're not going to know the old crappy software that was just so slow and oh god, it was like.
I guess this interface is actually rather awesome.
It is,
the gamepad makes it an awesome interface. I don't see the other consoles being able to deliver that.
I mean, honestly, when I was playing my PS4, I just kept thinking, I kind of miss my Wii U, and I don't know. It's just a lot more.
It's just such a
responsive.
happy, friendly interface.
It's nice. Yeah, it's fun.
Yep.
So anything else in the system update? Nope. Okay.
I mean, there was a bunch of little stuff. Nintendo put out their usual little, list, and it seemed like a bunch of little tweaks that I would never notice. One thing I did notice is the stupid, hey, you've got data installed is still there.
Mine still does it too, yeah.
Why does that keep happening?
No one knows. Every Wii owner experiences it, I think. And
it's so annoying because sometimes you just want to check like the battery life, and you hit that, and then it's like I gotta wait 5 seconds so I can see my battery life.
Every time, like for the first 3 months I owned my Wii U, I think every time I saw that, I'd jump into the settings and be like, "What am I downloading? What am I installing? What is this?"
Oh,
but I just gave up.
That's funny.
Just fix it.
Oh boy.
Just get rid of it. I don't know.
So, next up, I just wanted to congratulate Team World Dig on bringing that game to the Wii U this fall. Good job. It's
Is that a cool game?
3DS. Yeah, it's a good game. It's 3DS originally, and now it's on PlayStation platforms, and now it's going to be on Wii U this fall, so it'll be good. It's a fun game. You play as a miner and go digging. It's pretty cool.
Shovel Knight got a release date.
It did.
Yes, what is that release date?
June 26.
Very cool.
For Wii U and 3DS.
I'd probably get the Wii U one, right?
Oh yeah, because you got nothing else to play in your Wii U.
I got Mario Kart.
That's true. Well,
I got the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
How does he not have anything? He has that whole.
I've got like 50 games from a Wii U. I'm not.
Yeah, but how many of those would you want to play?
A Spider-Man. I mean, come on.
Have you even played that one yet, Tim?
No, because I got Mario Kart.
Oh, come on.
I've been in Mario Kart so much.
I saw a post on Reddit of someone in Walmart had put the Spider-Man box upside down, so Spider-Man was sitting. It looked like he was sitting on like a rock or something. It was pretty bad. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Minish Cap is now on our Wii U's. Pretty exciting.
God, I can't download anything. This is so annoying.
You'll just have a big slew of things to download.
I was going to download 1001 Spikes, but I couldn't.
Yeah, 1001 Spikes. I'll run. There's some run game.
Apparently, there's a Zelda-like adventure game that's good. That's on the Wii U. I need to check out.
Yeah. So there'll be a good amount of indie stuff in the Wii U, which is cool. I just wish it hit a little bit early before Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, it should have been there last, summer when there was nothing to play.
Well, we had Earthbound last summer. I mean, what else more could you want?
It's something that's not a 20-year-old game.
Oh, I mean, I've never played it, so I mean.
I know a lot of people have never played it, but
Yeah.
It's not hard to make a Super Nintendo game run on a Wii U.
Now, do you have your cases for 3D World and Mario Kart 8? I'd kind of like to see what you did there.
The Switch? No, they're switched back.
Oh, you switched them back.
Well, I switched back because I was selling one of them, and I was just what I did was I took a picture of my one copy before I put it on eBay, and then I had to switch it back, of course, to do that. And now I'm just gonna sell the new copy I got, so I haven't switched them back. But yeah, they look good. Didn't I send you pictures?
You did. I was just for the viewer audience. It'd be interesting. Anyway.
Well, you guys keep talking. I'll go grab them.
Okay. So Aaron, what gaming stuff have you been up to this week?
Well, I have played some Mario Kart, and I have also played Wolfenstein. That was a really great game. I know. I've
heard
Nintendo,
good things. Like that one's better than Watch Dogs. I've heard.
I don't know. I haven't played Watch Dogs.
Do you have Watch Dogs?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna get that. That'll be my next purchase for the Xbox. But it's pretty good. there's a lot of games that try to be like a movie. I think this one is more like a movie than any game I've ever played.
Was it a third-person shooter or a first-person?
It is first person.
Okay.
It has a really good story. It's very graphic and very mature theme. So it is rated M. Mature.
Okay. I feel the M rating has lost its meaning. I think we need more granularity.
Yeah,
Because
this
parents
one
really
is-
don't care about the M rating.
Yeah, this one is pretty graphic though. There's some sex content.
Yeah.
There is.
See, when I was a kid, Perfect Dark was like my parents were so weary on me getting that because it was rated M.
because of that
It
green
t-
blood.
Yeah, it took a lot to actually get Perfect Dark because back then, M rating it meant something, and nowadays M rating, who cares? Let's just every kid have M rated games. It's stupid.
Yeah.
So.
John never was able to play any M-rated games. When he was
No,
young.
my mom saw that image. She said, "That's
I was
not for you."
Perfect Dark. It was quite a challenge for us to get that.
Really?
Yeah,
My parents didn't give a. They didn't know what were in games. They didn't know.
it was rated M though, so it's like this has to be much worse than GoldenEye, which is already.
I'm pretty sure we just went into Walmart and bought it.
Now, how is Perfect Dark rated worse than GoldenEye? Aren't they the same game with different skins? I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that, but I mean, it's a sequel to GoldenEye.
It's a sequel, but it's like way better.
Yeah.
Is it way more graphic though?
Yes.
Yeah, because it had like blood and stuff. If you had
Has-
the expansion pack.
The expansion
I
pack.
needed the expansion pack. It won't let you play without.
No,
it.
yeah, you have to have it. There's way more
Well,
textures.
no,
of
you could
blood.
play single player, right? You just couldn't play multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it also
yeah,
looked
that's
terrible.
I think that sounds right. Yeah.
And there was no
Oh,
textures on like wooden doors and stuff. It didn't look good.
That game is so
God.
good. I wish they did an HD remaster of that.
Yeah,
They did. It's on Xbox.
No,
No, that's a sequel, a bad
That is
sequel.
not.
You can get just the multiplayer on
that's
Xbox and
right.
play online. It's an
I
HD
don't recall
remake.
that.
Oh, well, now we all have to get Xboxes.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, when I heard that, I was like, really? Because that's worth me turning on an Xbox and checking out.
I really don't want to give money to Microsoft. Though.
So yeah, so here's the thing: you'd have to buy an Xbox, you'd have to download the game, which is probably only like $10-15.
Yeah.
Get
But then
the-
you'd have to pay for
pay
Xbox
for
Live just
Yeah.
to
Oh,
play.
that just
play
is the
online.
clincher. I'm so used to free online gaming because I've never had to
Yeah.
pay for that before.
That's the
It's
thing.
like an
so
in-app
messed up.
purchase that like haunts you for the rest of your life.
I hate that. Like,
Yeah, when
I
I
mean,
got
Nintendo can do online
Yeah,
multiplayer gaming pretty well for free. I mean, come on, guys.
When I got the PS4, they're like, "All right, well, you got 2 weeks. You gotta pay us in 2 weeks." I was like, "What?"
That seems such a ripoff. Like, it's my internet. You're like paying for my internet, are you? I mean, how
All right.
far can it be to send my data up to the cloud and back? Look
All
at
right,
that.
here we go. So this is what Mario Kart looks like in a blue Wii U package.
Very nice. Got the blue anti-gravity, the blue 8.
Yeah, it all matches a lot better. I think I said it all 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I gotta switch the disc back though. So here's the thing. I think that the 3D world looks a lot better in the
The red.
red. So here's why. I think the disc match looks a lot better.
Ooh, that is nice.
It does.
And I don't know. There's something about this game that seems to want to
Yeah,
pop out.
there's more
in the
red tones in the cover.
Yeah, I don't know. So I think I might keep it like this.
Okay. Not too shabby.
Maybe Nintendo needs to heed this and start releasing more games in red with the red Wii U thing. Not
Red Wii U needs to
Yeah.
happen.
You want a
That's
red
the
Wii
last
U?
part.
no, with
the top part.
yeah, the blue. needs
Oh
to be
yeah,
red.
so they really should have fixed that. Yeah, they
Yeah, that seems like an oversight there.
they just didn't care.
Well, they forgot. It's like, oh crap, we're printing these in red boxes. Oh,
Well, they're only printing them in red boxes in the North America.
that's true.
So I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
E3. Are we gonna talk about E3?
That's I think the last segment of the show probably.
What else we got?
Wii Sports Club retail disc coming in
Oh,
America,
yeah.
the States, the Greater 50, coming July 25th. Has the new baseball.
Isn't
and,
the Greater 49, Tim?
I just all 50 of them are greats. All
Okay.
50 of them. The Greater 48's the Continental, but so July 25th, and that means I'll be getting the baseball and boxing at that time.
Is this a red box game?
I don't think so.
It's what, $40?
I think so.
It's $10.
It's cheaper.
It's $10 too expensive.
Well, it's going to be cheaper to buy this than it would have to buy the sports individually, which is kind of
$50?
Yeah, 10 per sport, right? So
10. That's insane.
I paid it. I mean,
$50 for that game.
now
I
I would be
fun,
playing that
don't get me
game
wrong.
a whole lot more if they, as I said last week, integrated the calorie burning I'm doing Wii Sports to Wii Fit.
Now that makes sense.
That would be awesome. So do that,
makes
Nintendo.
Too much sense.
Do that, or just have Wii Sports built in the Wii Fit. That would be another thing to do. And then
For some reason, when I think of $10 for one game, it seems okay in my head. But when I think of $50 for all of them, it just seems like a ripoff.
well, I think for most people, you either get the disc with all of it at this at this point. And then the other folks are either the diehards that get them as they come out, or the third group is the ones that I just want bowling. That's all I want. $10. That's not too shabby if that's all I'm playing. Right? So you have those three groups, I guess. I don't know. So the last thing on my list before E3 stuff is Tomodachi Life.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to kind of go over my current list of Miis because I got some interesting ones in here, and just kind of talk about the game a little bit because I'm kind of digging it. It's got RPG elements of leveling up your characters in cool ways. I don't know. It's fun. Did you guys have any questions about the game itself?
No.
Okay.
What kind of Miiverse support? Like, what kind of online is there? Is there any way this game reaches out to the outside world at all?
There's Street Pass and Spot Pass, but there's no online play as I could find
Pass
it.
work with that?
So when you Street Pass someone else says Tomodachi, your Miis get to visit other islands and their worlds, and I haven't tried that out since I haven't Street Passed yet with anybody.
Oh, so how is the world on there? Do you actually? I mean, is it like all the same for everyone? It's just like
It's all the same for everyone. You name your island whatever you want. So my island is called Big Bear Island. It's named after a fantastic ski resort place that I like to go hiking in California when I lived out in LA. So I thought it was a very suitable name, Big Bear Island. So that is a customizable thing. And then your Miis are all, of course, customized to yourself. Your apartment expands as you add more Miis. I think the max is 100, and it will slowly expand to reach that capacity. And so far, I've got Mr. Aaron Rivera. I've got Bob Parr, which is Mr. Incredible. I've got Chris Johnson of the Player One podcast. I've got Dash Parr, Dash from The Incredibles. I've got E.G. Anuma, Ellen Page, Emma Stone. I've got the Terminator, Phil Zemeck. I've got Gwen Stacy. I've got Helen Parr, that is Elastigirl. Iron Man, and the Iron Man one's pretty awesome. I've got John. I've got a couple friends from Hawaii. I've got King Kong, a couple friends from LA. Misty from Pokemon. I've got Neil Ronaham of Nintendo World Report. I've got Peter Parker, Reggie Fils-Aimé, the regular Reggie, so I got both the Terminator and the human. And I've got Rob Tremor from Twitter, Satoru Iwata, myself, and Zach Kaplan from Nintendo World Report. So it's a nice little mix there. I've got my favorite is I've got both Gwen Stacy and Emma Stone, so it's kind of interesting to see the two, one character, one actor interact with each other. So I don't know, it's fun. There's this whole QR system out there where there's websites devoted to, find pretty much any celebrity and have their Mii imported through that. So that's pretty cool. Anyways. Is that enough on Tomodachi until maybe next week when Aaron has it and maybe John has it?
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be playing this like all week.
Yeah, I got a feeling it's gonna.
Plus, I have a 3-day weekend.
I've got a 4-day weekend because I'm off Monday and Tuesday this week.
I have a wedding to go to this next week, so.
Are you off tomorrow, Aaron?
No. So this week is my last week of this schedule, and then starting the following week, I will work Monday, Tuesday. I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, and I work Friday, Saturday, and I'm off Sunday. So
it's cool.
Pretty nice. Yeah.
The last part I mentioned it before, but the launch time of this game is just incredibly fast. You're in the game within like 10 seconds, it feels. It's like you hit the icon, and then you're just in the game with one tap at your button. It's great. So it's definitely the fastest kind of get me into this game and get on with my life kind of experience that is on 3DS. So E3. This starts tomorrow with Microsoft and Sony, and Nintendo continues it on Tuesday. And there's other stuff as well, developers and such.
Microsoft.
So how do you guys want to kick this discussion off here?
Is that what you said?
Say that again, Aaron.
Microsoft and Sony are tomorrow.
They are.
Yep.
They're both on the same day. I thought they normally did like different.
No,
days.
Microsoft, just like last year, Microsoft does their first keynote. Hopefully they don't botch it again this year.
They put them in
And
first again.
They did, and
Oh,
Sony
wow.
is kind of the evening spot. So,
They're gonna screw
Wow.
and it's in theaters. I guess they're live streaming this to some movie theaters. Sony's doing that. I guess. It's weird.
I mean, when like 5 or 10 a while ago, they used to each have like a day. They pretty much each had their
Yeah.
own day.
Well, this year they like announced everything before before E3. So I don't know what they're even gonna say.
Well,
It's like,
they cleared out some of the stuff. They'll have a bunch more. Hopefully, that's the hope, right?
Who announced what? Who?
Well, we know about Halo. We
yeah.
know about the Kinect.
Which seemed like the thing that you would
Kinect
hold off.
thing.
Halo seems like, the thing you'd lead with. Like,
Well,
hey,
it seems like they got better
this,
stuff in Halo. Who cares about Halo, Aaron? Come on.
They have to have better stuff than Halo if they've already said something about it. What is it? Halo 5 or 6? What are they on?
5.
Oh God.
Then they'll have an Ultimate Collection with 1 through 4 this year, which is cool.
For
Aaron, before we get to
four,
the E3, I forgot to ask. Last week, GameCube controller comes to Wii U. Any impressions before we move on? I just want to make sure you had your
Didn't we
sense
talk
there.
about that a couple weeks ago?
No, you were not on this show with the GameCube.
We were talking about because it was a rumor, I think.
Yeah, this was a brand new release last Friday.
Yeah, I'm super excited because I always felt that the GameCube controller was the best for Smash Brothers. So, yeah.
Do you think we'll get GameCube Virtual Console at all?
Yes, I hope so. I mean, I've been
I'm
talking
there
about that
too.
for a long time, and I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago. Like, especially after Mario Kart, I feel like Mario Sunshine needs to be
Well,
there.
apparently, if you read some leaked stuff, Mario
I don't
might be
think
there.
that's real, John. We'll get to that. I think that's
I
fake
don't know,
and fake.
man. I don't know,
Fake
man.
Too
I don't
many-
know. It's
Too many discrepancies for me to agree with that. Being
I don't
we'll
know.
get to it. We'll get
Okay.
to it. But yeah, so we'll see more of that GameCube controller because it's going to be at the Smash tournament, and I'm curious, will they bring those to all the Best Buys? That would be kind of nuts.
Doubt it.
That is doubtful. That'd be cool.
It'll be gamepads.
Are they going to start selling new controllers? Like,
Yes,
new GameCube. Okay.
that was in the announcement video.
Read it. I didn't read
The black.
it. I just-
They didn't.
GameCube.
No, well, they showed
That was
one.
they're not going to sell an adapter for game controllers when they haven't sold the controllers for 15 years. That's
But
idiotic.
all I'm saying, I'm not saying they're not. All I'm saying is they didn't say they were.
They
All
showed
did
it in the
was show
video,
the
though.
picture.
They showed special controllers. No way they're mocking it up just for that video. I mean, come on.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm just saying.
You might not get that exact controller. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying we will.
All right.
There's
fair
some
enough.
capacity. Might be just limited edition with the game or something at launch or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I think we're all excited about that. But anyways, back to E3. Do we want to talk about Microsoft or Sony at all before we get into Nintendo stuff?
No. I don't care. I mean,
I don't know. What do you guys think that they might announce?
it's
Well, I
gonna
know
be.
Sony sent out some invitations to PlayStation Now past few days. I know Joe Foreman, press guy, got one on Twitter.
What is PlayStation Now?
It's streaming of PS3 games to your PS4. It's kind of a backwards compatibility solution. So that's expected to launch this year still.
I expect to see like a GTA 5 remake on PS3, maybe Xbox One. Honestly, a bunch of third-party stuff. Like, those early third-party games that sort of take advantages of the new hardware, but they...
Yeah, it's
don't
interesting
really.
because we expect Nintendo to have a bunch of stuff really close to now and also this year. Like, I expect Nintendo to announce this game's available today, at least one of those on the eShop type thing. But with the other makers, I don't feel people are expecting a whole ton of games this year. I think most people are saying, 2015 is when all the games are coming out. That seems weird to me.
Well, I think people are expecting to see games starting this fall on the new systems. Like, that's why I think that's what people are looking for E3 is, they're going to show off the games that are supposed to come this fall, or at least
You
the
see
ones they're
Batman
targeting
got
for
delayed to
this fall.
2015?
I saw that.
That's crazy. I mean, everything's getting delayed. Man,
They
gotta
weren't
give
ready for the
Nintendo less
next
hard of a
game.
time. They don't delay their games as this bad, do they?
Oh man, you never obviously didn't own a Wii and wait for Smash Brothers.
Oh, yeah, I guess not.
That got delayed like 4 times.
Yeah. So, yeah, so those press conferences tomorrow, I'll be watching those probably a little bit.
I guess I'll watch them. Why not,
Yeah.
right?
Why
I mean,
not?
I just returned my PS4. At least I could do is watch some of these matches.
I was almost wondering if you didn't wait until to see what Sony's going to
I thought about that, but the more I thought, the more I just thought, I just want my deluxe Wii U. Just give
Yeah,
it to me.
there you go.
I don't care.
Yeah, I saw the E3 walk in the door kind of banners and stuff. It's welcome to E3, and then a huge banner, Alien Isolation playable at booth 1128 or something. So that's exciting because that game.
Did you
is awesome.
see? Did you see the Nintendo ones that supposedly people took pictures of?
The Mario Maker and the Animal Crossing stuff?
It was Mario Maker and Smash Brothers.
And there was Animal Crossing, I thought, there, too.
Well, it's an Animal Crossing character because he's in Smash Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not taking any of the leak stuff with too much of a grain of salt, because I
Oh.
think it's all
I'm
fake.
Oh no, I think that Mario Maker is a part of Nintendo U, and I think that's a game that's coming for sure.
Yeah. The kind of central Nintendo game that houses all the characters and stuff from the NFP platform.
That plus lets you make Mario levels.
That would
Hopefully.
be interesting.
I think we'll see something like that.
Yeah. No, I buy those photos much more than I do that paper that you passed around there.
All right, so you want to talk about that because I think they're.
Oh, before we get to that, Iwata will not be in attendance. He has some health problems. He's sick a little bit, so that's kind of a bummer.
Convenient.
He's sick, man. I mean, Aaron had a cold last week. We didn't yell at him too much.
I think
Yeah.
that his health issues are much more serious.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
yeah.
a young guy. He's in his 50s. I don't think he's not dying by any means. He looks healthy.
You
the
can die
videos
in your
at least.
50s, Tim.
I know. He just doesn't seem like he's. Seems like he's a fit guy. You know, he looks like he's got stuff in order there.
Oh, he's not. He doesn't look like he's deprived. That's for sure. He looks like he's healthy. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
let
doesn't
me
look
pull up
sickly.
this-
I guess.
Let me pull up this list here.
So do you
Did
guys
you
want to
text it to me?
I texted it to you. Do you want to make predictions? Because I mean, I when I started reading this list, it seemed pretty. Either
I don't buy this list for
either someone's doing a really good job, I think, of thinking of things and laying them out, or
That's what it is. I'm pretty sure.
because let's see, where is this list? Bayonetta 2, we know that's going to be there, easy. Hyrule
Now,
Warriors,
the one of
that's
the
gonna be
big
there.
glaring things is Sonic Boom is there, and it's not on the stupid piece of
See,
paper.
that's the only thing I saw that I didn't.
And X, they're not renaming X. They have way too much marketing behind the name of X.
It was my understanding that they were going to rename X and that
They say that a lot, though, and then eventually it's been too long and they're stuck with it.
I don't know, man. They can do it.
And 3DS, it's way too short of a line up there for that even to be...
I don't think so. I think 3DS is not going to have much of anything this year.
Okay. So yeah, let's go through the list for Wii U. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Bayonetta 2, easy. That's done. That's there. Hyrule Warriors, given. That's there. The next big thing is The Legend of Zelda: Unbound King.
Stupidest
They're
name
saying-
ever. That won't
No,
be there.
that's not. That's a okay.
That's
First
a
of all,
stupid name. The Zelda's going to be there, but that's going to have a cooler name than Unbound King.
I
mean,
think
come
the
on.
name matches because the U is like the Wii U, Unbound
Oh.
King. It totally makes sense. Nintendo would totally do something like that.
Use a better use of U. I mean, come on.
We-
Legend
you're
of Zelda,
Unbound
Unicorn
King.
Through Time.
You're playing on a system called the Wii U, and you're telling Nintendo to make better names.
Okay, next up.
So Mario Party 10,
Which I think would have NFP support, probably.
which unfortunately I think is coming, even though I don't want it to come.
It's probably going to be coming. I
probably
think
gonna be coming.
they'll have NFP
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy for them to make. They know how to do it. It's something that can turn out quickly, and they know people will buy it, so it's a no-brainer.
Noticeably absent from this list, though, is Animal Crossing. That is going to be there.
I don't think that'll be there.
It's going to be there. They have the developers on Nintendo Minute. Why would they fly those guys out to, California if...
Maybe they're working on something else.
Oh, they're the Animal Crossing guys.
I don't think they'll be there. I don't think you'll see... I don't think it's too soon for Animal Crossing.
Yeah, they'll be
I think there will be an Animal Crossing.
Because the thing ends
Wii
this
U.
year.
Yeah.
This year? You think this year we're going to see an Animal Crossing?
Yeah, and that'd be a perfect
guys are
NFP
insane.
platform. Because they could patch in NFP support for New Leaf and put it in the new game, and that would be a crosstalk between Animal Crossing Wii U and 3DS. And you'd have all these hooked people on 3DS to get them, and yeah.
Only reason I see them pushing it is because, if it were to happen, is because the gamepad would actually be really useful in Animal Crossing, and they've been trying to show off that the gamepad's actually useful. So that's the only respect I can see them wanting to get it out. But I don't see.
Plus, we've said this before. That app is dying in this year.
That's true, but I just think that was like a little. I don't know. I just
too perfect.
It feels too soon.
And where the heck is Majora's Mask from this list? That's going to be there. Come on, it's the time for Majora's Mask 3DS. That's going to be there. It's going to be released this year. It's a September game.
So yeah, the next thing on here is a game called Nintendo U, which says it's a temporary name. Which I don't know what it is, but when I saw the posters that people took pictures of the Mario Maker, I honestly think Nintendo U.
It's the home base.
Yeah, it's a Mario Maker might be a part of Nintendo U. Yeah, and there'll be a bunch of games for all your old favorite things. It's kind of like Legos with your Nintendo characters, and you kind of build your own kind of games and worlds. Maybe stuff like that. I could totally see that happening. Because that would be easy to make, just like NES Remix. Those games are probably really easy to make. And Mario Maker would be a great way to show off the gamepad, because you'd be using it to draw and kind of place things, and it makes sense. So that makes sense. The next thing is something, I don't know what it is. It looks like Pokken Fighter Tournament. Is that a
Pokemon game?
No, it's not. At first glance, I thought it was Pokemon, and I thought, oh, sweet, they're making a Pokemon Stadium for Wii U where it uses Pokemon Bank, and you can fight online, because that makes total sense. But no, it's Pokke with apostrophe over it, in Pokken Fighter Tournament. Never heard of it. Don't know what it is.
Pushmo World.
Pushmo World, which is a
game
it's
been announced. It's coming out this month.
So that makes sense.
We'll have it.
The next thing is Fire Emblem. Shin
Megami
Tensei. Fire Emblem, yeah. Smash Brothers, which for Wii U, I didn't ever think there would be a Fire Emblem for Wii U. So that happens, that would be interesting.
This is like a mashup game, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about Fire Emblem. Smash Brothers, which we know will be there. But then the real big interesting thing is the Wii U HD collection, which says Sunshine is being remade in HD and Wave Race Blue Storm is being remade in HD, which I totally see both those happening. I could see that happening.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't like I think the Wii U HD collection branding is a bit off. I don't know.
I mean, this is just for the showroom floor. This isn't, anything.
I just don't buy this thing.
Now,
I mean,
if Wave Race Blue Storm came out on the Wii U
in HD,
I'm terrible at the game.
Mario
I tried
Kart would
it.
be gone.
I tried it. I suck at that game. I can't play that game.
It's
too
so
hard.
fun.
Yeah, I like Wave Race.
I'm terrible at the game. I have it.
It can look really. I mean, Water looks really good on the Wii U. They can make that game look.
Water on that
Sunshine
game looked good already.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
an HD remake would be insane.
So yeah, I think both those are two are plausible. They got the GameCube controller adapter coming out, so it'd be pretty easy. It would go hand in hand with that. They took them 6 months to work on Wind Waker. I imagine Mario Sunshine might take more work than that, because it's more texturized.
They did announce when they were doing Wind Waker that they've built a software platform to
do this.
Convert games.
Yeah, and it's been a while since Wind Waker came out.
And it took 6 months to do Wind Waker.
Yeah, so this would be a good time, I think, to announce this. The next thing is what is it?
Xenomech Saga. I think this is it's X. It's not going to be called Xenomech Saga. Come on.
So I think it could go either way on that one. And the next thing is Yoshi's Yarn, or Yarn Yoshi, which I think hopefully happens, because I hope that game doesn't get abandoned. I really want to see it come out. I want a good Yoshi game. I want a good looking and fun to play Yoshi game.
Did you get Yoshi's New Island?
No, that game looks ugly.
What? It looks awesome.
No, I don't. I don't know.
You didn't even give it a try.
I didn't give it a try. Fair enough. I didn't give it a try. But
It's kind of cool.
Have you seen the trailer, the original trailer for Yarn Yoshi? It looks amazing.
I have never seen this actually.
You need to go watch it because it looks.
This
amazing.
was like one of the first games I heard about on the Wii U. Like when I picked up.
I think it'd
the
be
Wii U.
cool.
Yeah, it's like they showed it off in one direct, just off the cuff on one random direct.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is a list devised from someone that just knows what's currently in development. This isn't something that's original in any way, I don't feel. And I feel this is crap because there's no Sonic Boom. X is going to be called X. That's stupid.
I mean, we might be wrong. You're right. I mean,
and the name of Unbound King, I just don't kind of like. I don't know.
It's not the first time I've heard that name, though.
It's not the first time I've heard it either. That's why I think it's got grounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the 3DS, we got a Dragon Quest VII game, Fossil Fighters Infinite Gear, which is already out in Japan, Pokemon Omega Ruby, and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, of course. Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, that's already out in Europe, I believe. Project Steam, which is the most interesting of this bunch. Star Fox 3DS, as a temporary name for a new game.
Cool.
And Super Smash Bros. 3DS. So, of that list, all of these we've heard about pretty much, except for Star Fox. Project Steam's been leaked already via patents and stuff, and the other ones are out in different territories. So, I don't know. I feel like this is not legit.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Aaron? Do you think this is legit? Do you think it's crap?
I think it's legit because
I think it's legit too.
Yeah, it just seems.
There's not enough new stuff, unexpected stuff.
It doesn't seem too special.
Tim, they never released that much unexpected. Like,
we had Donkey Kong out of nowhere last year. We had 3D
Donkey
World out of
Kong
nowhere
and 3D.
last year.
Yeah, and look,
those were two things out of nowhere. Right?
Yeah, we're getting Legend of Zelda out of nowhere. We're getting a few other little things out of nowhere, and we're getting Yarn Yoshi out of nowhere. So
no, Yarn Yoshi was already announced, though, right?
Yeah, but then we haven't heard about it for a year.
Yeah,
So
we'll see on Tuesday. We'll see who's right. I feel like this is fake.
We're getting Mario Party and Zelda out of nowhere, and I don't think Zelda will even be ready for this fall. I think that's a joke. We'll get a trailer.
No, because we have Majora's Mask this fall, which is absent from this list. Right? I mean, come on.
Do you think you think that's 3DS? You think they're
3DS. We had Wind Waker, then A Link Between Worlds, then Majora's Mask. And then we get the Wii U one of 2015. It's perfect.
So what if Nintendo just like steals the show and they know that they need all this publicity and they just announce
they leak this bogus list and they'll have a much better thing?
Well, no, this is just part of the list. So like already we're like, oh, that's pretty good.
It could be.
But then they have this like a ridiculous amount of stuff. Like for example, like a new Zelda that comes with Majora's Mask, like you know how they used to do for like those promotional discs that would come with the game.
Oh yeah.
Crazy stuff like that.
I don't know. I feel this is. I don't know. We'll see.
Tim, if this were to be true, if this list came out to be what
I wouldn't be disappointed if this was true because it's a solid listing of games. 3DS I would be pretty disappointed with though.
I would actually, honestly, I think I might be a little disappointed because I know Zelda wouldn't come out this fall. I'm not that interested in Mario Party, so that only leaves
I feel like there's not enough.
Brothers.
There's not enough surprises and cool stuff in there. Like there's stuff. They're expected moves.
Oh yeah, I mean it's all. It's all expected.
I want something that's just like, where the heck did that come from?
Like what Donkey Kong was.
Well, sorta, not really, but something.
Yeah.
Like Steel Diver, failed. But something like that. Like this is available now in the eShop, and other big titles that we didn't know about.
Did you see the Steel Diver assist trophy for Smash Brothers?
I have not yet. No.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's cool as it can be for Steel Divers.
It's a pretty cool game.
Speaking of E3, I sent you my list from last week, Tim. I don't think that you probably brought anything up on there. However, there was a link on there to E3 a few years back when like Miyamoto was trying to show off the Wii Motion Plus with
Zelda?
Skyward Sword. And it was
Did he
so bad.
Did he not lay it on the table first?
No, he didn't. He just came out with it, and he was all ready to go.
It was rough.
Yeah, he kept trying to swing, and
it was
not
like
going.
they never even tried it before. It was bad, but it's so
Wireless
sad.
interference.
It was so. I don't know. I don't think the game was programmed like right at all. It wasn't coded.
It wasn't ready.
It wasn't ready, but it was so much better when it came out. It was so seamless, pretty much.
Yeah.
It was so sad because everyone in the audience is like, "Yeah, it's so great." What?
Prior to that, though, they had a kick butt announcement of games. Like that was a crazy E3. I think they had Galaxy 2 in that one, and all sorts.
They
of
did.
others.
Yeah, there was a lot of It was a lot.
So
of
that wasn't a bad.
A lot
event
out of
by
nowhere
means.
stuff. But
That also explains why they like the videos that are pre-produced and nothing can go wrong.
Exactly. Yeah.
Except for
I
the
mean,
streaming quality.
I think if this Nintendo U game turns out to be true, and they're just throwing all their classic stuff into one big giant bucket for us to play with, I think that could be really out of nowhere, and people could really dig that. That's what I'm hoping for. Let me build my own Mario levels, please. That's just all I want.
I'm going to be bad at building Mario levels, though, because I'm just going to have a big staircase that goes into the sky, into the universe.
Well,
and
Tim,
that's all I'll do.
imagine Miiverse where you can just go on there and download anyone's levels.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Absent from this is the 3DS Lite that I think will happen.
Well,
What was that? Apps.
3DS Lite. A
Oh, okay.
remade version
hardware?
of the original 3DS. I think they're going to phase out the original 3DS and make a sexy, hot one that I'll want.
What about a 3D XL? Just
They
like
don't
a
need that,
remake
though.
of
The 3DS is the most kludgy piece of hardware they have in their lineup and needs replaced.
Yeah, but do you think that they could update?
They're not going to do both. They're going to do
because that 3DS XL needs an update. It's
no,
just,
it doesn't.
It's so
wonderful.
big.
It's wonderful.
It's
But-
it's way too
3DS
big.
XLs.
it's
So nice.
it's big, but
It's comfy. It's an XL. What do you want? You want a
No, I want it just to be lighter,
big and
not
and
as,
slim?
Basically, I feel like a lot of that console is just I don't know. It's just too big for what it is. It could be thinner. It could actually be closed completely, so that way you don't have dust going in your screen. while it's
I
in
don't
your
have
pocket.
any dust problems. I don't know what you're talking about.
At
I'm just
least
saying,
they
if
could
they're going to have
the
new
plastic-
hardware, it's going to be a 3DS Lite.
They could
I
have the
feel-
plastic not touch the screen. How about that?
It doesn't. That's the 3DS's problem. The XL doesn't have that problem.
No, the XL has that problem.
No.
The XL, yeah, how
I'm looking at it
the
right
second
now.
screen actually is raised. You have that little bit of plastic that goes up.
Yeah.
That touches your screen.
I never experienced any problems with that.
Well,
No.
if you put it in your pocket,
I see
and
it a lot.
it has a lot of pressure on there, or even not a lot, but I guess.
Well,
it's
I'm not
over
going to
time.
stab it, and
No, I'm serious. Look up pictures online. People just from having it in their
Okay.
pocket, it
I feel
creates
like
little marks
people-
on there.
People can be idiots sometimes. I don't know. But okay. Anyways, I think we'll get a new 3DS original. OG is going away.
I could see that. I'd like a. Honestly, I'm with Aaron. I think the XL. I only got it because the original 3DS design is just so not.
It's
Yeah.
awful.
It's awful, and I wanted good battery life, and I do like the big screens. But if they could get, if they could make the original size our 3DS really good, I'd probably rather have that than an XL.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
yeah.
feel that they'll do the 3DS first if they're going to do anything, though, because the 3DS
Oh yeah,
original
most
is not
likely.
selling at all.
I mean, yeah, the XL's selling, so they don't need to really
Yeah,
do anything.
because I buy
with it.
20 of them a year.
I would like to see bigger screens and better battery life on the smaller one and thinner. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
If they come out with another 3DS, Tim, are you going to get that one? Are you going to get the slim model?
Oh
I
yeah.
feel I'd have to, especially if I wonder if they would do Smash Brothers Limited Edition for the XL or the Slim, the new one.
And
So they're
if
doing
you got-
Tomodachi as a 2DS green white, which I'm not getting because I don't need too many 2DSs.
If you got the slim one, you're going to have to get the original, too, so that way you have the whole family.
Oh God.
You know it's true, and I know that you'll do it.
If I get the original, I have to hunt down the Ocarina of Time limited edition if I was
There
going
you
to do
go.
that, which
Yeah.
is expensive. So I don't want
So I'm watching some Sonic Boom E3 footage that's on
not
the
good.
internet.
I've heard.
It looks so bad.
Not
Oh.
good. I'm hoping they just pushed out this crappy demo early and it'll be better.
It's just there's some things are so overly texturized, and some things just look like they're from the PlayStation 2.
I hope this is just a very rough game, just a rough demo, just a rough everything, because it's going to be so much better than this. It has to be. It has to be better. Yeah.
I don't know,
No,
man.
it's
This looks
Sonic.
pretty bad. This looks really bad.
This is gonna
he's
be
like
hard.
he's like climbing on the walls, and it's like
Like, this is from the makers of some awesome
They're
games.
not-
They can't screw this up.
So maybe that list
Didn't-
is
I've
right,
heard.
and they decided not to put it on the list because it's so bad.
Oh, Aaron.
It's like-
this is pretty bad, Aaron or Tim. Both of you.
I
This
know
is
it's bad. I've
terrible.
watched the. I've watched some videos of it. It's not good.
So he's climbing on the wall. It looks like he doesn't. It's not. It doesn't look like he's actually holding on the wall. He's just kind of like floating against the wall.
This
and,
is- well, you know,
and the textures
they've
are
got,
so
they've got
heavy on
another
the
5
wall.
months to work this out.
Oh man,
They've got another 5
this
months
is,
to work this out.
this is
It'll
supposed to be
good.
out this fall.
It'll be like November or December.
I don't know. I don't know much about making games, but I feel like you make that stuff good first, and then you like I don't know. Doesn't that seem kind of backwards? I don't know. I don't know much about game making.
I hope. I still have hope it'll be good. I think the demo doesn't reflect its
This
final.
this isn't exclusive, right?
Exclusive.
Oh, great.
It's the last of the. You know, you have the Capcom 5. This is the Sega 5 or whatever it is.
Boy, rough. Okay, hopefully it'll get better. It'll
I
get
also
better.
feel that this list is absent from a lot of. I feel that Nintendo is going to embrace partnerships of third parties to do Nintendo games. Like Hyrule Warriors was a taste of this, as was Wii Sports Club was not developed at Nintendo. So I feel they're going to do more outreach and having other developers make games for them, and none of those are
you
on this list.
Tim, you didn't read that Rare is the one producing Mario Party 10?
Oh, really? Rare?
That's
the
what they've
guys
been
that
working
got
on, yeah.
fired? Did Nintendo hire them all up?
No, not Rare. Oops, sorry, Retro. Retro's Mario Party 10 is what Retro's been working on.
Oh, no.
That's the big game.
Oh, no.
No Metroid, it's Mario Party 10.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
You guys, I guess, do you guys think we'll see Metroid? Any sort of Metroid?
Probably not.
3DS, maybe?
No, I want like a console Metroid because I feel like the one on the Wii wasn't. I mean, we got Metroid Prime.
We got the
3.
trilogy.
Yeah, but I don't really count the trilogy because it was just or what do you say? A collection of the three.
Compilation?
But yeah,
The
we only
trilogy.
we only got Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii U. And
Yeah,
it was
on the
okay.
Wii.
Or yeah, on the Wii. It was
I
okay.
get stuck in those games. They're just, I don't know.
I don't know if you got stuck.
Never clicked with me. I just didn't know where to go in Metroid 1.
Did you read everything using your little
Prime? I
visor
didn't read
thing?
the guides in Prime. I just got lost.
No, not the guides.
No, the
like
scanners.
yeah, scan
I was
everything.
scanning all sorts of stuff. I just got lost.
Yeah, read those things, man. They'll tell you where to go.
Yeah. I don't know. Never did for me. It was cool at first, but then I just got lost.
They're pretty games.
Yeah.
I beat the first
Very
boss
nice.
battle. That was fun.
You mean the little intro boss where you have
No,
like,
the
all your
second boss.
power-ups?
The second boss, yeah.
Alright.
Anyways,
That's how far you got?
yeah, pretty far, right?
And you got lost. And you
I got lost.
That's like 30 minutes into the game.
Hey, it took me a good 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
And you have the trilogy, right? You need to play that.
I do. That's a waste of money if I don't play all those.
Yeah, especially like
That's
getting
expensive
ripped off
box.
through GameStop.
I know.
How much did you pay for it?
Too much, like $50.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you paid more than that. I thought. Like,
Well,
we
they
both
gave me
paid,
like $20
$60.
back or something.
Okay.
We do have some listener from Jason Novak, some listener feedback on E3 predictions. Would you like to kind of
Let's hear it.
go over it? It is kind of lengthy, so we'll see how this goes here. Hey guys, Risen Devil here, friends with all three of you on the Wii U. I've seen you many times on the Wii U. And also been an iTunes review, thank you. Huge fan of the podcast and absolutely love E3 predictions and just want to submit my predictions to you guys. I know it is long, so we'll do it. Here we go. Games. We'll have a massive expose on Hyrule Warriors, final name, along with the U.S. release date. Alongside this game, we'll see the next proper Zelda game for Wii U and confirmation of Majora's Mask for 3DS. Agreed. Star Fox will come back for the Wii U. Will be a sequel to Star Fox Adventures for GameCube and play like Battle Me in Nintendo Land. May come bundled into the announcement of GameCube Virtual Console games that will use the GameCube adapter, and we'll have Star Fox Adventures as a launch title. So Star Fox, I have a sneaky suspicion that Nintendo Land may be a good foreboder of future Fallout titles. We saw Pikmin with the updated controls. Will we see more games that kind of originated from that game, maybe?
I don't know. I never thought about that, but
Or, like, I don't know, it's kind of their test bed for all these ideas,
Yeah.
and maybe they'll pull from that a little bit.
I don't think we'll see Star Fox Adventures remade.
I hope not, because I heard that was a bad game.
well, was he saying a sequel?
A sequel,
though?
so it could be
Yeah.
like a
sequel.
good.
Oh, a sequel.
It could be, yeah, a good one.
I don't know. That game was.
I don't think they want to bring back that game up. I think that they'll do a sequel to 64, if anything, right?
I think Rare made that game, didn't they?
They did as their last game for Nintendo.
They were like, "Hey, here you go." It's not that I don't.
I've never played it, so I don't want to crap on it too much.
I mean, it's
You
it's,
can because you won't like it.
It's not a Star Fox game. There's not
Yeah.
much. It's not much in the air. It's not much, air battle. It's not much battling at all. It's all on foot, third
It's
person.
like dinosaurs and stuff.
And there's
Well,
dinosaurs, and it's
There's
like
really another game that they just patched Star Fox
none
into
of
it.
none of it is interesting enough for me to care to want to play that, like an adventure game about, like, Star Fox is cool shooting around in space and that kind of stuff, but it's not cool, following
like
a fox
barrel
around.
rolls and
Yeah. The flying stuff is what's fun to me, which I would like in HD, like in space and fighting, and that would
Yeah.
be awesome. And
It's a sequel without foot soldiers.
yes, sequel out Foot Soldiers. Give me a really good online 64. Like, it doesn't have to be a retail
Oh, that'd be
game.
great.
Just make it-
Online Star
yeah.
Fox on Wii U, or just fighting
yeah.
each other. That'd be
Exactly, yeah.
great. Man, that'd be like Rogue Squadron brought to life almost. Sort
Speaking
of.
of Star Fox, I just thought of something. You remember in Star Fox 64 where you could like do like multiplayer and you would just like shoot each other down, and you could be like in a tank. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
tank, yeah.
I kind of forgot about that.
You could roll in the tank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is right. That is right. I forgot about that.
That was so bad.
Oh boy. So that's cool. Next up, sequel to Nintendo Land, and will come as a pack-in for an additional gamepad, and will feature multi-gamepad games. So it'll also tie into Shigeru Miyamoto's new/next game, which will emphasize gameplay, but have good/smart pass and play or other control options to not leave people out. So, kind of feel they want to forget about Nintendo Land. It wasn't a huge hit, and they don't want to remind people it existed. Or am I wrong there?
I don't know if they just... I don't think they don't want to remind people it existed. I think that Nintendo Land is not a game people would want to spend $100 or $200
To
on
get a controller.
to get
out of
another
it.
controller out of it. Yeah.
Now, I already have 2 gamepad controllers, so I'm all set whatever game they come out with.
Honestly, I don't think technically the Wii U can. I mean,
They
definitely-
announced it supports it.
It supports it, but honestly, I think with most games, like especially like games like Mario Kart, where they're pushing so many pixels and graphics, I don't think they want to do it. I think it'd be horrible.
Now, John, you have a single-player multi-gamepad game where I just have 2 gamepads next to me with the Pro Controller in the middle. I'm
That
just
might,
like,
honestly,
that'd be crazy.
that might be cool. Yeah,
Well, control center,
that could be your little like Star Fox like
Yeah, there you go.
control center thing. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I do like that idea though of having or playing, multiplayer like with someone who has the same controller as you.
Because kids, I hear, get upset
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they don't both
Yeah.
get the gamepad, because that's cool.
I'm sure. Yeah,
I'll
I
be
would
upset if I was kids. Like, why don't I
Yeah,
have
me
a
too.
Pro- a
I would be
gamepad?
too.
But like, imagine, okay, have you ever played what was that game for like iOS? I can't remember what it was called, but basically you land planes and like they all come in from different things and you
Oh, I love
Oh,
Yeah.
airplane like,
It's like
management
flight
time.
control. Flight control.
There you
It's
go.
like
Oh,
a,
that game's
it's like a time
awesome.
management game.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
imagine playing that game multiplayer because you would send your plane off to the other person's screen if their landing zone was
Dude,
over
that was
there.
the best dollar I ever spent.
Yeah, it was awesome. So you could have games like that.
That is where touch
it's like-
works in games. That is-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that game was awesome.
But the only thing that I would be concerned about there is that I don't think anyone's going to want to pay like $150 for another game
Another
pad.
game,
with
yeah.
the-
I think they could get the
With the
price down to
game.
what 80.
Well, like with the
maybe?
game though, I mean, I don't think they can get
The
it down
game
to
will be
80.
free, just like it is with the Wii
I don't.
Motion
But
Plus
how much
ones.
is one of those controllers alone? Like 170 or something?
They go on
No.
eBay for about 180 to 200.
Yeah,
Well,
so
that's they go on eBay for. But if you were to have Nintendo mass produce these, they could.
I think
get it
about
down to 80,
100.
I feel.
I don't know, man.
Maybe
I don't-
100. Yeah, that's more realistic. Maybe.
I feel like they'd be losing money if they sold them.
Yeah, I think
about
they would
that.
too. That's why I was thinking 150 would be like pushing it.
They could totally redesign it, maybe
Smaller.
make it smaller, cut out some of the plastic.
But I feel making it smaller would make it more expensive actually because it's harder to miniaturize things.
I don't know. I
The
feel like
screen's not the big expense, is it? The size of the screen? It's not like
I thought the
expensive
reason
screen.
why it was this size, a lot of people said it was too thick, was just because of cost. If they did try to slim it down and like
Yeah.
make it out
Expensive.
of like other materials, yeah, it'd be more expensive.
It's cheap to make it the way they're making it. I mean, there's not. What's the most expensive component in there?
the screen probably.
Yeah.
The
It's a
screen.
cheap screen at that, though, right?
It's not. It's really a terrible screen.
It's not HD.
It's a nice looking screen, but it's not like.
Yeah, it's 480p. I mean, it's
I want a
not.
retina screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
that'd be nice. Would you, if they were to remake the gamepad, would you want to see a bigger or smaller screen?
Bigger. Let's do it.
I mean, I'm fine
I'm at
with the
I'm at
size
my
it
house.
is.
I don't need a tiny screen. I want a big thing I can just glance down at.
I'd say a little bit, tiny bit bigger screen as long as it looks better. That's what I care about. But
I don't care about the size as long as
It's
it
like a
looks-
perfect size for me. I don't get where people
Yeah.
will say it's too big and unwieldy. You're at your house. This is not a portable.
yeah, I like it. I'm holding it
handheld.
right now. I like it.
You want space out so you don't get hand crampings that exist in handheld platforms. That is kind of a nice thing with the size the way it is.
Yeah, and it's probably one of the most comfortable controllers besides the GameCube controller.
I was at a party playing Mario Kart, and a lot of people had never held the gamepad, and a lot of people, they look at it and they think pretty much every time someone held it for the first time, their reaction was, "Oh, it's lighter than it looks," and they
Yeah,
hold
it is lightweight.
and they go, "Oh, it's more comfortable than it looks." That's usually the response I get when people first
'Cause it
touch
doesn't-
it and stuff.
Pictures don't do it justice.
Yeah, pictures make it look like a piece of crap. It's not a piece of crap. I like my gamepad
No.
a lot. It's not a piece of crap, but they do make it look kind of
Kitty.
not even kitty, just
Cheap?
big.
Big?
Not
Yeah,
just
it does
as
look
big.
big.
Just looks big.
Especially when they like set it on the floor in like commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
You can't even hold that thing. You gotta put it on the floor.
it looks big and heavy.
Well, if you do like this, it's like a huge little. So, it's about the size of 1.25 pinheads.
Yeah. I'm having a
Anyway.
problem with
Yeah,
the video stream.
You're cutting out, Tim.
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone else is experiencing that, but
Yeah, I'm experiencing that.
Okay.
is it because you're doing something on YouTube that you shouldn't be doing?
No, I am on Yosemite. That might be.
Oh God, you're gonna
Why
crash
would
any
you do that to
second.
yourself?
Yeah,
Because
I want to see if it would work.
wait till it gets closer to release, so that way you don't
Beta
have to
1.
deal
Let's
with all
try
this
from
stuff.
day 1. Let's try.
No.
I think he's doing.
Stress testing it.
I understand you got it on a drive, but why aren't you using a known good operating system while you're doing something like this, Tim? Come on.
Because it's been good all week. So, and we've been going a good hour, and it hasn't really crashed on us. So it's good,
Okay.
right?
No, I
We'll
like
see
this.
if the video ends up being all corrupted.
It's not gonna work. This is gonna be a waste of time.
This
We
will
have
be
to do it
fine.
again.
This will be fine.
Do it
YouTube would
Do it
crash out,
again.
but- the Hangout would have crashed by now if it wasn't going to be good. Next on the list, new Wii U and 3DS game that will be part of Project X Zone, parts Super Smash Bros. And will utilize NFP. So that is a Project X Zone's collaboration between Capcom and what's the other company? Capcom and another.
I don't know.
Uh-oh, it's happening again.
Oh, is he gone?
He's
Are you
gone.
frozen,
Seems
Tim?
odd.
Or
Oh,
are you
wait. There he comes.
Tim, we did not hear what you said.
I will be right back.
Are you leaving us?
So
I'll
this
be
is a
back.
lesson
Okay.
to everybody that